Thank you. Well, that's what we're going to do for the next 45 minutes. So, Takeoff, tell me a little bit about that. Yeah. Today I have my friend, the wonderful Rachel Bonades in the building.
Hey, yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy, Manny, and I'm coming to you from Manny J Media headquarters here at Nuestra 55 Pearl Street in Worcester. And this is another fantastic episode of InnerViews. And I'm here with my friend, Miss Serenity Jones of Thick Chick Comedy in the house.
It's what's up, Worcester?
It's so good to have you.
Thank
this
you
has
for
been a long time
me.
in the making, of course.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see your new space
and
everything you're doing. And if you haven't been down here yet, Worcester, you got to see this.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah, you guys got an awesome setup, and
we try to give you the treatment, make you feel.
It does feel very Hollywood.
Yeah,
it does.
It is. It's a bit Hollywood. Thank you.
It's like we need the fan going.
Right. I'm not gonna lie. Your setup's pretty dope too. All right. So, in case anybody has been laying under a rock for a while, you're on Unity Radio.
That's right. Manny used to be my producer.
And I used to be your producer. We had lots of good times.
We sure did. We had some battles.
We had some battles. Absolutely.
We did.
But bro, I was in a hot mess of a place back then. Personally,
yeah,
I can admit that. Mentally, I was.
It's our life's high. Life is all highs and lows, but
I'll tell you what, I got therapy since then.
You're doing great, amazing. I'm so.
Do you see the change in me?
I
honestly?
do. I really, truly do, and I'm really proud of you because you have came so far.
I'm still struggling. Don't get me wrong.
We all do.
I have my days, especially in the mornings. Before my coffee and my blunt, let's not talk. Yeah.
Coffee is everything. My coffee chases down with a little Red Bull.
Yeah, I chase mine down with a little blunt.
Yeah. Once in a while, so you called me, and I've been dealing with your sponsor, Cannabis of Worcester, and they've been helping me out. I've got some stuff going on with my leg I need to get fixed. And you had just called me, and the edibles had just hit in. And I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna have to go down there and talk. It'd be spot on, but.
Well, you're pulling it together pretty good.
Thanks, yeah. I think just in my head, the
serotonin and everything kicking in. We're in a good place, and we get high energy here. Then when you leave, you can go take a good nap.
No. There's no nap tonight. I don't know. Did I tell you I'm going to see Ali Sadiq?
No.
And I love this guy. I love this guy so much because he comes from a difficult life. He's made some poor decisions. Yeah. He's been locked up, and now he does comedy and he gives back. But I just feel I can relate to him, with some of the stuff he's been through. But if I'm going down there. I'm gonna see if I can get him to pull up to Worcester.
What's the worst? Every opportunity is an opportunity. Network and make that happen. I think
what's the worst he can say is no. And he hasn't been.
You don't
here.
have it now. If he doesn't give it to you,
right? Exactly.
What are you losing?
Nothing.
If he gives it to you, you're gaining a lot. Right?
That's right.
That's right. Dope.
So, fingers crossed. Keep your fingers crossed with me.
I hope you have a lot of fun.
I'm just excited. I haven't had butterflies in my stomach for something that I'm doing in a while. So
that's good. That's what life should be. Full of excitement and good anxiety.
Yeah.
The anxiety that's I can't wait to do something again.
Yeah, I was really let's do it. I'm doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm excited for you. But to bring it back to Unity Radio, because I have a question that we're gonna segue from Unity Radio too, and that is your set. It's beautiful. Tell me that set isn't beautiful.
Ernie did such a great job with upgrading.
You remember when I was there? It really legit looked like a basement.
It was a basement.
We were working out the sweatshops.
It was. And now it's fun,
gorgeous.
Inviting, colorful. It's full of life. It really is. And when people come in, they're like, oh, wow.
Yeah, it's really nice. So
shout out Ernie Floyd for holding us down over there.
Absolutely. Huge shout out to Ernie. And Ernie's the one who gave me my beginning in all of this. So, I'm sorry. He gave me the opportunity that started this whole thing, which was only in 2019. So my question that I was going to segue from that is, how I was before. I was behind the scenes. I was in
It's
production.
so funny that you are on the other side now.
How do you think of me being on this side?
I think you're doing great. And it's funny because you would tell me on how to do things and how to speak and look at the guests and really engage, and you're doing all of that. And you were always so scared to be on the camera.
I didn't want to. I was so insecure. I was I don't want my face on there. I love, and that's one of the part of the things that I love so much about your brand is, just embracing who you are.
Yeah. You know, it took a
and
long
loving
time.
yourself for you.
Took a long time of like not being okay with myself before I got okay. And like, this is the body that I'm in. You know, it is what it is. You know, I'm not the smallest girl. You know, I like to eat.
Yeah, but let's be real. There's a huge demographic that loves those
That's
thick
right,
chicks,
right,
for
right.
sure.
I heard BBW girls don't cheat.
No?
So that's what I heard today. I just
Is
saw it on the
that
internet.
true?
I don't know. If I find a boyfriend, like, he'll tell you.
Yeah, he'll let me know. Okay.
So on that note, like, I'm single and I don't cheat because I'm a BBW, guys.
Right. Well, BBPs don't cheat either for you. Yeah.
That's right.
Puerto Rican.
Oh, yeah.
BBPR. Big, beautiful Puerto Rican.
And they're good dancers.
BBPs or
Yeah,
BBWs?
BBPs.
Or both?
Nah, I can't dance.
No. I mean,
I thought you had some, like, salsa and you and some merengue. All right.
I mean, if most BBPs can dance. I'm probably not one of those dancers. But actually,
man,
no,
it's
I am. No, that's not true.
Okay.
I could dance my ass off, but I need a few Hennies and Red Bulls in me first. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, I got that.
John, it's okay. Okay. He's because he put his hand on his forehead. I'm like, are we going too far?
Oh, you guys should have known that you're having me.
It's
like, it's going to be pushed. The envelope is going to be pushed. Canceled or famous, one or the other.
Hopefully, I don't know about famous, but hopefully not canceled.
Worcester famous.
Worcester famous.
Worcester famous.
What is Worcester famous?
Worcester famous is be recognized when you're out and about. People coming up and telling you like, "Hey, I saw this," or "I saw you doing this. Keep doing it." I know you must get that too.
I get it all the time.
Yeah,
and I appreciate it.
I love it.
I'm still like I'm in that phase where I don't know how to handle it. Like I don't want to, like I want to be humble, you know what I mean? And I don't want to come off as like, oh yeah, I'm someone so special. But at the same time, I do feel special that people care and they're acknowledging what I'm doing.
Yeah, absolutely. And they support it.
Right.
I love when the community will come to me. Not that they're going through stuff, but I love that they trust me enough to bring me some of the issues that need light. Like if they're not getting picked up by another media, I know you do this as well. Yeah. You showcase what's going on and you give a different perspective and you give people a voice that may not have had a voice.
Yeah. No, and that's one of the missions of Manny J Media is to make sure that we do have a platform that is accessible to the community. And for the most part, it's free actually to the entire community. You know, if you have a message or there's something that you want to talk about or that you think is important for the rest of the community to know, you know, you hit us up and if we're available, we'll be there for you.
Always. Yeah.
You know?
Always.
And it's due to the blessings of a lot of the businesses in Worcester that have, you know, such as Cannabis of Worcester or Jeff Torres Realty Group. Shout out to you guys. We appreciate you so much.
Right. Thanks for holding them down.
Yeah. You know, that are giving these smaller businesses the opportunity to thrive and, you know, get a little bit of marketing and promotion at the same time. And then, of course, when they come to me, I'm like, by the way, Thick Chick Comedy.
Yeah.
You know, ask these guys. Ask my crew if I'm
way.
lying. I always do. Because I think it's important for these small businesses to get as much exposure as possible. And there's room for all of us, bro. Tell me now.
There is always room for all of us. Like, I'm not competing against anybody else. No. I'm just trying to be better than I was yesterday.
Absolutely. I think collaboration is such an important thing.
It really is, because that's community right there. If you collab with somebody, that's community. That's the grassroots that we're all looking for. Right. Where, you know, it's so important.
And truthfully, there's a lot of people that listen to you, you know, that may not even know who I am, and vice versa. And then we're able to reach those people. And, you know, in the same vein, you know, this, as far as making sure there's room for everyone, you know, there's some people who may not really vibe with my style of how I do things, you know, but vibe with you.
Yeah.
Or whatever other media entities there are out there. You know, there's something for everyone.
And there's options now. Like, you know, you don't just have to go to like the old staples that people know. Right. There are other options other than, you know, just you and I. And there's other. So I really like that supports the community and gets messages out on all different forums.
Absolutely. And I think it's really important that the community does have a platform to be able to be heard. I think it's very important that as amplifiers of the voices in the community, you know, that we are able to continue to do this work because it's very, very important. You know, so the best way to support us would be to, you know, like our stuff, share our stuff. Bro, if you see us, if we're out there, like, and we're part of whatever you're doing,
Say hi.
tag us too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Tag us on stuff, right?
Free support. But yes,
It
if
doesn't
we're out
cost
there and you see us,
anything, and it means the world, and it just, you know, it helps move everything along.
yeah. And
Yeah.
it costs you nothing.
It
You know,
does.
maybe
It
a little
costs-
bit of a time.
All right, you know, just a little tag,
clicks.
whatever. We always appreciate it.
But that's the best way to give back to us, you know. But yeah, you were just saying say hi. And that's
Yeah.
another thing. Like, we love to love. You know what I mean? So yeah, please, like, whenever you see us, absolutely come say hi.
I love meeting different people in the community and all different walks of life. And meeting people like wherever they're at, like whether it's down in the common, whether it's in a park. I just love meeting the community.
Yeah.
And it means so much to me when they tell me they take the time that they listen to me or that they came to a show or what are you doing next? Where are you going to be? Like, it just keeps me motivated.
Yeah. And it's funny too, because that you say that, because the way I met you, I forget what I was doing. I was probably like cleaning the green room at Unity Radio, and you just came in like this big presence. No, you just came in and it was like
a tornado.
hi, I have a show here. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I run the studio. I know nothing about you.
Like, who are you?
That's because, you know, you're thick chick comedy. You're like, I'm not messing with the monkey Manny in the middle. I'm going straight to the Ernie at the top.
That's right. Who's in charge here?
Who's really in charge here?
Right. Exactly. It's a way to do it, folks.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was taken aback.
You're like, who is this bitch?
I was like, who is she? And
you didn't know me from when I was here before.
And when I first saw you, no, I never met you before in my life. And then when I first saw you, like, you were doing an interview with Ernie, and I was like, oh, this lady crazy. And then at the end, no, seriously, and then at the end of the interview, Ernie's like, oh yeah, so she's gonna have a show here. And I'm like, oh no. I said, and I have to produce it? And he's like, yes. And I was like, oh no. Like, I got nervous all of a sudden, because I'm like, I don't know how I could deal with this. And then, you know, you had touched on, you know, we bumped heads a couple of times, and I have very strong feelings about certain things, and you have your way of thinking. And, you know, it wasn't easy, but the important thing is,
but you always like you dug into me on some things, but we always put out a great quality show.
Oh.
So thank you for
our
that.
work itself was like beautiful.
And you groomed me and made me so much stronger. And there's still like I'll be sitting in a seat today. I don't know if groomed is
the right word, but
oh yeah, right, because they're throwing that word around.
Yeah.
Let's go with groomed.
We'll go with coached.
Yeah, coached.
I like coached. Is coached a good word?
It's not as
creepy. Are you serious?
It is goodness. Not
Time
as
flies,
creepy.
huh?
It does.
Yeah. All right.
But I'll literally be sitting in the seat and I'll be like, oh, like, and something you have told me before will click in.
Yeah.
And so
I'm always like the little voice, like the Jiminy Cricket in the back of your mind.
Yeah, like, oh, make it stop, make it stop.
That's enough of that. All right, well, I mean, time flies when we're having fun. We're having a lot of fun reminiscing, but you're not here for us to take a stroll down memory lane.
No, I am here to invite the city of Worcester to my homecoming party.
Right.
Your girl, Thick Chick Comedy, we're coming home to Park Ave. I just found residency at Gambino's.
Okay.
Which is...
I'm going to stop you right there, because we got to take a quick break.
Oh, okay.
And then when we come back from the break, you're going to find out where Gambino's is, where Gambino's is, and how you can be part of these amazing shows that Serenity is going to have going on all summer long. So make sure you come right back
That's
to
right.
Interviews here on Manny J Media. We'll see you real soon. Yes, let's go.
Good. Oh, I love water, please.
Yeah. Did we ever offer one in the beginning? Who does that?
I mean, if I could grab one, that would be awesome. If you have one, if you don't, that's fine too.
Jaden probably stole it. Jaden, you took the last water?
Oh, we're fine.
All right, my bad.
We're
if you want, you can have some of mine.
I'll just take a sip of
She got mine.
That's right. She's the girl from the streets. Don't
Right.
matter.
We from the same hood.
That's right. Right?
Connie's going to give you these two for the next one.
All right.
Set you off on that one. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, yo, what's good, everybody, and welcome back to Interviews. I'm here today with a very special guest, Miss Serenity Jones, Thick Chick Comedy. Thank you so much for coming to the show today.
Thank you so much for having me,
Are you
Manny.
having fun?
I am.
I
love the space.
And now I got to come to your show, because I don't think I've been on your show Well,
We need to have you on the show for like, you know.
when our dear friend Michael passed,
I still miss him.
it's still so raw.
I miss him.
I miss him too. I can buy myself flowers.
Every single time. And
Every
I
single
feel
time.
like I'll be going through
That song.
something mentally and I'm like, "Ugh," and then I will come on and I'm like, okay, Michael, I get it. Calm down.
Right.
Like I feel like it's coming through for me from
Absolutely,
him.
yeah. And he was always he was one of my biggest inspirations, believe it or not, to change, to really become. All right, there's a lot of things. So inspired me to love myself, inspired me to change myself from being like, one of those people who are walking around with a chip on their shoulder and a grudge, and just be happy and enjoy life and
Yeah.
love everyone. Like
He
such
really
an
did
inspiration.
unconditionally.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because like, all different walks of life love Michael. Like he's hanging out with Jimmy Kane and the Wu-Tang guys.
Literally.
He's down at Pride. He's at the Caribbean Festival. Like he was
Everywhere.
everywhere. Michael, we miss you.
Michael was Worcester, and we do miss you, and we love you, brother. Wow, I didn't know that would hit me like that. Let's move on. So, you got a lot of stuff coming up this
That's
summer,
right.
and we stopped you just before you were about to tell everybody where to go.
Yes.
Where are you gonna be?
So I just recently found a residency at Gambino's.
Okay,
Right
okay.
upstairs at the Loft, 266 Park Ave.
Word.
Ironically
okay.
enough, like kind of diagonal from where like the old Park
Where it used to be?
Grill and
Park Grill,
Spirits.
yeah.
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 Yes.
I mean,
yes.
it's like, so you're coming right back home, right to the
know,
old hood.
And it's so funny. So like the guy that, I worked this deal out with, he's like, I remember you when you were over here.
Yeah.
I remember you when you were at One Eye Jack's. And I was like, oh, this is going to be my home.
Yeah.
Like you just know, you know what I mean? So I'm pumped. Yes.
Yeah, and you've just been going, like, as long as I've known you. Remember, we met each other right before the pandemic started, okay?
Pandemic
And-
was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you about that because, through the pandemic until now, I've only seen growth from you.
Yeah,
I haven't
absolutely.
seen you stall out at all.
And I just want to thank all the comedians that were too scared to leave the house. I mean,
Yeah.
you might have shamed us for doing shows, but thank
Hey.
you. 'Cause,
Yeah.
feel like
it put the eyes
it
on
ate
you,
up my
right?
game.
Right.
It certainly upped my game and upped my opportunities and, honed my craft. Like I'm doing so much better. So I love it. Yes.
Absolutely.
And if we could have another pandemic and I could get some more hush money.
Well, no, I don't want another pandemic, but I'm all for.
I like hush money.
I don't.
You didn't get the stimulus and
No.
like the
yeah. I hear you.
unemployment.
It was nice. That's a big reason why all this was able to happen.
Yes. Right. And it
there
was
was
great.
a lot of us that was smart, and we invested that into businesses to make
Yes.
sure that that we were able to keep that money perpetuating and flowing. Yeah.
Right, and a lot of people took on like entrepreneurship and kind of got sick of working for the man.
Well, we sat home all the time thinking like, what bullshit.
Right,
all
look what
this
the man did to us.
Right.
They shut it down,
Right.
like no compassion or anything. So
And not only that, like I don't know, I watched a lot of YouTube, so I learned a lot of like
how to do.
not only how to do, but what really goes into working a 9 to 5. Like how much of your life you're really giving up. Like we spend practically a third of our life sleeping, a third of our life working, or maybe a little bit more than a third of our life. But there's just so much. A third of our life is a long time.
Yeah.
And our life isn't that long. That's 30 years
Yeah.
out of 100. That's crazy.
That's
Think
if we
about
make
that.
it that long, yeah.
Like working 24/7 for 30 years. Holy cow.
Well, I don't think anyone ever says like, oh man, I wish I worked more,
No.
No one ever says
I
that.
mean,
I wish I wasn't broke, but
do you consider what you do work?
absolutely it's a work. This is a job. This is my business. This is my
all right,
business.
I know what I do is work. It is a job. It is a career, but it doesn't feel like work.
No, it
feels
doesn't.
like a good day every day.
It doesn't. I love what I do too. I mean, there is certain struggles and obstacles that you have to overcome, but like I absolutely love what I do.
Yeah, but even in a 9 to 5, there's certain struggles and obstacles you have to
way
overcome.
more
Way more.
Yeah.
But they're not. You're not doing it for you. You're not self-fulfilling.
Exactly,
you know what I mean?
and you're not in control of anything.
At all.
No,
And they don't appreciate anything.
usually not.
Always not.
Yeah,
9 to 5, they don't care.
yeah.
You're
No.
disposable. You know what I
No,
mean?
all just a number.
We got
All
7
just a
million
number.
people on this planet. 7 billion. Billion? Anybody know? Million? Anyway, there's a lot of people. So,
Yeah.
they don't care. So why am I sitting here working and wasting all my days on a
9 to 5.
multi-million, maybe even billion-dollar corporation.
That's right. When you could take everything into production, like you're doing, like I'm doing with the productions of the show.
Take
shows
a
that I'm
risk,
putting
get
together.
out there
Yeah.
and just do stuff and, you
Yeah.
know, pull the community together. If you don't have any money, talk to people. Let them know what your
Right. And
intentions
there's also
are.
grants and stuff out there that
Oh,
people can look into.
Tons of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. There's ways.
Absolutely. And we can make it work. And we
That's
can
right.
grow together, support each other, encourage each other to keep going just like we are doing here.
Yep.
And so I just wanted to get to some dates because I know you got all these dates
Right,
here.
right. So,
I
I've
don't
done-
want to run out of time because
That's right. Let's make this out.
Yeah.
So I've done some rebranding, and all of my shows are going to be consistently the same. We're going with Size Matters, Laugh Out Large Comedy, and we're going to kick off the summer on June 24th. It's going to be my welcome home, homecoming back to Park Ave. And I am bringing 2 guys from Team Capone. All the artists I'm bringing in are from the New York City area.
Nice.
But we're coming in hot, man. Team Capone, they do a ton of stuff all over. They've been touring. But I've got Johnny Espo, who's also performed at the Apollo. I've got Kenny Wu, who's a comedian felony.
Right.
You know, his stories are based on his life experiences, his run-ins with the law, and, you know, the change in where he's at now. He's done Turned Up Comedy, Laughaholics, and he's also performed at the Apollo.
that's wild. You got star power
That's
coming in on
right,
the first
that's
show for your birthday.
right.
So, yo, come out and join us. June 24th?
June 24th.
Let's party for Serenity's birthday.
That's
I'm
right.
there.
Well, the birthday's not until September, but back in July, we're coming back.
Oh, wait. I got them backwards.
You
My
did.
bad. What was the first one?
So the first one is June 24th. It's this month. It's a
But what did you call it?
Saturday. It is Johnny Espo and Kenny Wu.
I thought it had a different, like a name for the day.
Comedian felon. No, well, so all the shows are the same.
Okay.
We're just
My
going
bad.
to do a rebranding. So I want everyone to know like what you can expect from me.
Gotcha.
All the shows with kind of the same energy. We're bringing the same energy. In July, I've got Abuela's favorite Nito, King Bicho, Joselito coming back.
King Picho.
You know, that crazy fresh Puerto Rican puppet.
Yeah, he's amazing. That's my cousin.
It really
a
is,
homie.
right? That's right. That's
That's
right.
right.
We're bringing in Will Sweets. He's performed with Def Comedy Jam, August 12th. Another one from New York. We got Fat J, Blimpin' Isn't Easy, and Tarek McNeely, who is a crass critic to the suburban world. He created Danny the Democrat. And one of the things like he's most proud of is being blocked by Alec Baldwin.
That's hysterical to me. I mean,
Like, I just can only imagine, like, can I please see the screenshots?
what do you do to get blocked by Alec Baldwin? Like,
I'm gonna
he
find out.
kind of a hot mess all on himself? Like,
yeah.
For him to think that, you know, like he can't handle you, like you're too much that he has to block you. Like, what does that even entail?
Crazy. I want to see the screenshots. Terry,
Yeah.
I need the screenshots.
Right.
Like, Worcester, we want to know.
And I'm assuming you're gonna have these guys all on Thick Chick Comedy on your show as well, right?
I'm hoping so. I'm going to try to stack some dates and do something with one of the venues I work with in the South Shore.
Because I think that'll be a great question to ask him.
Yeah. Oh my God. Right. Can we
Like,
please read the
yeah.
screenshot? Can somebody
What did you do?
read angry Alex Baldwin's response?
Right.
You know?
As he's like, I'm gonna go here. As he's like all drunk eating cheeseburgers.
I can only see Terry, you know. He's a conservative, you know. I could just totally see him taking into
That's
him.
funny.
But he's also, he's done some acting. He's been on every single cop show there is. Blue Bloods. He's been on The Daily Show with Comedy Central, The Anthony Kuma Show. I mean, he's done a lot.
He's all over the place.
He's done a lot.
And now he's
done
gonna
a
be
lot.
on Thick Chick Comedy.
That's
You're gonna
right.
be right up there with the greats.
That's right. And he also has residency at Governor's in Long Island. It's a comedy club, which I've
word.
gone down and performed there for.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that a good place to have residency?
Well, Long Island is really hard to get to
Yeah.
if you're not familiar. Like, you know, planes, trains, and automobiles. Like, there's so many subways, and then you can take the train. So,
That's awesome.
it's hard. So I think like, you know, if I had my own vehicle, but parking down there and it's
Yeah.
So I think I'll just plan better next time I go out there. But
Right.
yeah, anything
Yeah,
in
New
New
York
York,
is,
the energy is like fire. Like it, and you know, you're really in great space. So you know,
And
you
with
got to work
great
a little harder.
energy, like-minded creatives.
Yeah. And then, so for the birthday show, this
See,
September.
that's what I'm all excited for. I'm like, I just want to celebrate your birthday. So
I know,
September,
right?
not June.
Listen, we're just going to party all the way up to it. But September 8th, I have, he's been here before with me, Def Comedy Jams hamburger.
I can't wait for that. That's gonna be
He's
exciting.
coming back, man. He's coming back. And you know, I don't know if you know this, but like he has been on a ton of stuff. He's been on Family Guy.
That's crazy to me. I love.
I
Family
can't believe you
Guy.
didn't know that.
I don't know how I haven't seen it, or maybe I did and forgot. But I'm definitely gonna go YouTube.
You might
that
not
right after
like,
this.
you know, unless you like knew who he was. Like it could definitely slip
Oh
past.
no,
his-
I know Hamburger. Like
Okay.
he was one of my guys. Like because I grew up watching BT Def Comedy Jam.
Yeah, late
And
night on
didn't
Saturdays.
He hosted. I think it was Def Comedy Jam. He did it. He hosted one of the shows on BT. I can't remember the name. of it.
So what he's done, on BT, he's done Teen Summit, he's done Comic View.
Comic View. That's what it is.
Yeah.
BT's Comic View. He was the host on there.
Yeah,
So-
he's done a ton of stuff. I
Yeah.
mean, Comics Unleashed. He's done Showtime at the Apollo.
Bro,
Like,
can we be real? Like these people today have no like the '90s, like TV
That's when it was.
comedy on TV in the '90s was.
those are my favorite
That's
artists. You know, and it just the energy and the rawness.
And
I
it
don't-
was before the
Being censored,
sensitivity.
yeah.
Because they said some.
This
some
is
things.
some wild stuff.
Yeah.
Wild. And
Yeah.
that's what I feel like, you know, like it's an art. Like not jokes aren't made to be taken seriously. They are to be lighthearted and laugh. And you know, whether it's just you gotta come into a comedy show with like a good mindset. And just be open up to whatever it is and take nothing personally because
Right.
nobody means it's all just bullshit.
Right. It's all just fun. Fun
Yeah.
and games.
We're just having fun. We're playing games. Like,
Right.
yeah.
And truthfully, it's a lot of stuff that people think they just don't say.
That's right. That's right. We are freeing you by
poking
saying
fun at
it.
it. Right. And we're just poking
Yeah.
fun at it. That's all.
There's a lot of truth to comedy. There
Yeah.
really is. I mean, the funniest thing, like Dave Chappelle, like he's always pushing the envelope, and you know, there's truth behind it.
Yeah.
There really is.
There's a grain of
And he
truth
goes
in
after
it.
everybody,
I
so
think-
nobody is. You know, like he's gone after the big
Yeah,
exec.
nobody's safe from Dave
He's
Chappelle.
gone after like Donald Trump. Like he's gone after everybody. So like I really respect him.
Yeah, no, he's a great comedian, and I think I'd like to even go as far to say a great activist.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
he really goes hard for a lot of communities, and you know he tells the truth and calls things out, and you know expects people to take accountability. And if they don't,
That's right. That's right. And you know, Mike Shea is a good one for that. You know, especially when all of the violence and black men, which still are being murdered, you know, he was saying something to the effect like, you know, like we just want to matter.
Yeah.
We just want to matter. And like he put it in such a way that like even if you weren't on a side, it's at least going to strike up the thought to consider something.
Yeah.
You know?
No, 100% facts. I do have a question for you. It's
Sure.
because you've been in Worcester for a while. And you know, thick chick comedy. I'm a thick boy myself. And I like to go out, have a good time, get some good grub, and get some good drinks. Where's your favorite restaurant in Worcester?
I mean, like, there's so many of them. I like Mint a lot on Park
Yeah,
Ave.
I haven't eaten there yet.
They've got these soy ginger chicken wings with like an amazing crunch. And I just like it because like I can't cook any of that on my own. I don't know.
Right.
And it's so delicious. It's light. It's fresh. Like, you know, you can go in there and stuff your face and you're not going to be like, oh,
Right.
where some other places.
Do you think it's more healthy? Not
Yes.
really.
Yes.
Healthier.
Yes, it means I can have an extra drink or two.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wash it down with a.
That's right. That's right. You know, something quick for lunch. You know, obviously, Nuestra. Nuestra is excellent.
Nuestra is amazing. Shout out to
Really is.
Nuestra.
That is.
Obviously, we've said it a bunch of times. That's where we are. And bro, Puerto Rican food. And they do it. They do a
yes.
very creative spin on Puerto Rican food as well. So it's not just like classic traditional Puerto Rican food. There's like infusions of different flavors that aren't really traditional, but they still
Yes.
work with the
Yeah,
dishes.
yeah,
It's
because
really
she's
good.
been doing like a Puerto Rican sushi. And
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you wouldn't think to put that together. But I will say, when I was up here last, they had this like big glass jar filled with this peach juice that was just
Yeah, I
like,
didn't get to taste that.
oh my God, it's so good. Like that is.
I'm about to tell Natalie, like, bro.
Let's go, send one up.
Let's
Like,
whip
let's
up
have one for
another jar
every
of peach
guest.
juice. It's Thick Chick Comedy approved.
That it absolutely is. You know, like the tostanis, like those are a lot of work.
Yeah. And
You
then
know,
with the
'cause you
mayo
have-
ketchup. They are.
They are, yeah, you have
you
to
ever
fry 'em
peeled
once,
Have you
squish
ever
'em, fry 'em
peeled a
again.
plantain?
I've tried. It isn't
It's
no
the
good.
biggest pain in the ass. It's
No,
not
I
even
can't do
funny.
it. I've
You gotta
tried.
Squish
I've tried.
them and the whole nine. But you know, we could sit here and talk about food all day.
That's right. That's my language.
but
My love language is food.
listen, it's my time. I'm not even going front. I love me
Right?
some food. But unfortunately, we're running out of time. So I want to make sure that we get the most important things that you want people to know. So let's start with, again, where can we find you? What are some dates?
So, June 24th, I'm starting my residency at Gambino's upstairs at the Loft, 266 Park Ave. And I'm just going to be there, you know, July 22nd, August 12th, and then September 8th. And, you know, I've got great artists coming in from New York City. Laugh Out Large comedy, bringing the biggest laughs to Worcester
Right.
for Worcester.
That's going to be so much fun because
It really is.
the city could use some laughs. And
Park Ave is going to be lit up again.
I heard someone say that there's not enough comedy in Worcester. So
Well, there's
you're going to bring it.
no comedy show, no comedy clubs in the city. Unfortunately, with the pandemic, that was one of the things that we lost. So my goal is to turn it into a well-working machine where we can have it, you know, we're going to start off with once a month. Hopefully get to twice a month and then, you know, maybe weekly. That's
Right.
the goal.
Right.
That's the goal, Worcester. So I'm going to need you to hold me down. I'm going to hold you down by keeping the ticket prices affordable.
Right, I know you were saying $15
Yes,
a show.
$15.
That's
$15. I
easy.
want. Worcester has shown me so much love. I'm showing the love back. I want you to be able to come in and see these artists at an affordable price. I want you to be able to have a drink. I want you to be able to order some food from Blue Jeans Pizza.
Right. Support the businesses
Yes.
that, you know,
They're
are-
supporting. Yes.
the local businesses that, yeah, and
Yes.
it all, it's all, what do they call it? It all
A well-worked-
interconnects.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So, well-oiled machine. So you
Yes, a well-oiled machine, yes.
And then, what are your socials? That way people can follow you, support you, share all your stuff.
Listen, I really need some followers on Instagram, man. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
How many?
telling
What's your number?
you, Thick Chick Comedy. So
No,
Thick
no,
Chick
no.
Comedy-
Well, how many followers do you
Oh, all
got?
right. So I'm like so close to 1900. Like, and I've been knocking on 1900's door, and every time I think I get there, somebody fucking deletes me.
Oh no, haters. That's
Yes, yes, and I know I do
Like,
have.
oh, we don't
I
want
have
you at
lurkers.
1900, but we
I
want
have
to
lurkers.
let's go for a push for 2000. Let's
That's
get you.
right. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, we need like 115 to like have that little buffer for when
We
the
should be
haters
able to get
delete.
that done within the
That's right,
next
hold me down.
couple weeks. By the 24th, let's get you to 2000.
That's right.
Can we do that, guys?
That's right. Well,
let's
even
get
have
it
a
up to
bigger party.
2000. It'll
'Cause
be
I'm gonna have
fun.
surprises. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like I said, I'm planning on doing it up. We're gonna be decorating that area. Like, it's gonna be big. Manny
Right.
J Media is gonna be in
I
the
am.
building.
I'm gonna be there. We're
Checking
gonna-
in with the
I'm
comics.
gonna do a little live and everything before
Yeah.
the show. We're not airing the show for free.
I know.
I will be there before the show, talk to some of the comics, and then after the show to get some reactions from the crowd.
Yes.
So tune in for that. And I mean, even better than that, come down and hang out with us. You can
That's
watch
right.
me work
That's
live. You
right.
can watch her
you
work
can get
live.
on Manny J Media and
Yeah.
tell everybody what you thought. and-
Exactly.
yeah.
Serenity Jones, thank you so much.
Manny, thank you so much for having me. It's great
course.
to, you know, share this space again and do what we both love.
Yeah, I love it, and I love being here with you. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
thank
This is amazing,
you.
and I mean, we make an amazing team. So
Absolutely.
let's take on the future
More
together,
things
baby.
Well, we've got that thing. We're going out to Marlboro.
Oh, that's
On the
right.
18th, my buddy who is about to be in a reality show, Joe Giglio, has got the Rock Institute performing downtown.
That's
so,
pretty cool.
You know, he's going to give us tables. So.
Yeah, well, I didn't know we get tables.
Yeah, we need some
Okay.
tables. We getting the VIP.
That's what's up.
Yes.
Let's go do it up.
Let's
so
do it.
we got a lot.
So stay tuned. You'll be seeing us together again soon.
That's right. We got a lot of fun and a very busy summer coming your way. So for now, we're gonna let you go. I'm Manny,
Thick Chick Comedy, Serenity Jones.
and this is InnerViews, Manny J Media. We will see you real soon. Thank you so much.